Alright, folks. So, howdy, folks. Welcome back to the Flying T-Bar-C. I'm really sorry about the late start here. I was trying to get a video exported, and there was only a little bit left, so I thought if I pushed back just a little bit, it might finish, but it's being really, really slow. So, we're going to go ahead and get started. Today is Straturday, where I play tactical RPGs, and do thanks to the people who voted on Twitter, as well as the one person who doesn't have Twitter. Thanks for voting on the poll. The winner of the poll was Dark Deity, so that's what we're going to dive into today. So let's go ahead and get this pulled up and started, shall we? If I remember correctly, this game is actually mostly I'm going to turn the music down just a little bit. Mostly run off of mouse, so this is going to be a little different. Make sure that it captures up. Please work. It works just fine on every other game. Hang on here. Capture a specific window. Okay, yes, I want you to capture Dark Deity. So, are you going to work now? Maybe if I do it that way, it'll actually work. Looking for a game to capture. Why are you doing this? The frick is happening here? Let's try that setting, maybe? close that. Try opening the thing again. Alright, fine then. Let's try this option then. Oh my god, that's massive. So you know what? If it's gonna work, it's gonna work. Hopefully it works, anyways. Most of the time, the regular game, like auto capture, works. So I do not know why this is being a pain all of a sudden. Okay, that's got the full screen. So strange. Don't know why that was such an issue, but whatever. Will that fix that? Okay. Alright, let's get this started. So, we have 3 difficulties. Mortal, for those who prefer to have an easier time with strategy elements. Golden experience are tuned up, while enemy aptitudes are scaled down. Experience, golden aptitudes are set to their regular levels. This is the intended mode of play for most players. Deity, for veteran players looking for a high degree of difficulty. Well, while I am a veteran player of TRPGs, I am not to this particular system, so we're going to go with the hero difficulty. It is said that in the Age of Ascension, the gods walked among mortals, and mortals among the gods. That a great empire spread itself thin across the known world, conquering land after land with its superior technology and magic. That the people of Zael, yeah, I think that's right. Anyways, Zael came together in peace. Little is left from that time, swept away by a deadly cataclysm known as the Calamity. Thousands of years later, all that remains of life before the Calamity are ancient temples to the gods and the divine artifacts contained therein. It is the year 1105 in the imperial calendar. The kingdom of Delia lies in the heart of Etlin, a nation that has long thrived off the continental trade and lush farmlands. Though peace has reigned over 25 years, Delia's king now sets his eyes on an enemy of his own construction. King Varric Valdistar assumed the throne a decade ago, on the day his father Fasil was assassinated by unknown parties. To this day, Varric is convinced that the assassins were sent by the Aramoran royal family. To this day, it remains unproven. Following a minor border dispute that normally would reach resolution painlessly, King Varric resolved to attain his revenge. After sending a covert Delian force to burn the Aramoran city of Alaris to the ground, Varric and his thirst for revenge have plunged his kingdom into a war it is ill prepared for. Pressed for more troops, King Varric must make hard decisions. He now looks to Brookstead, the site of Delia's most prestigious officer academy. Each year, its graduating class bolsters Delia's forces, a pact and tradition that has lasted a millennium. The young king believes the solution to his troop issues lies in a new path. He intends to recruit not only the graduate year, but every student currently enrolled. In quiet Brookstead, students have worked hard all year to stand out among their peers. The Academy trials provide an opportunity to advance in the class rank or fall behind. For many, it is the most important day of the year. Though the trials can be stressful, many agree that a life of training with such clear goals is simple, enjoyable even. Come tomorrow, they will find that life may never be so simple again. Chapter 1: Journey Afoot. Wait. Why is this happening? Eyes confuzzled. Why has that not changed? Son of a monkey. Oh, okay. Now it worked. Am I gonna have to do that every time the screen changes? Okay, apparently not. Good. What do you think Gallon's got brewed up for the trials this year? Whatever it is, I'm sure it's tailored to make our lives difficult.
What?
You think he'd do that just to punish us for choosing Alden? I was up at the crack of dawn hearing no son of mine should jeopardize a mission for sentiment. Well, we couldn't pick Marin without Alden. That was the deal. I think he just can't stomach the thought that his pride and joy might fail. His pride and joy is standing right in front of me. Either way, I'm right. Besides, Alden is talented, even if your father doesn't see it.
Right.
Why don't you try convincing the Swordmaster that a 14-year-old who can't lift a training staff can best an 18-year-old graduate? There's a reason he doesn't teach conjuring. Your dad wouldn't trust a mage as far as he could throw him. Now that you mention it, I wonder how far he could actually throw Alden. I wager he could put a good toss on the tyke. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. How are you boys feeling about the big day?
Don't worry.
I'm confident we'll pass. We've certainly put in the training.
Yep.
Of course we'll pass. But I want to break Sterling's record. Cool the forge there, little man.
Aw, come on.
But I'm on the best team of any first year. I think what Alden is trying to say is he really appreciates being on the team. Good. Now I'm going to need you to focus that appreciation, Alden. There's a lot at stake for your sister. Right. If we win, I won't have to worry about Marin. I won't have to worry about when Marin leaves for the army, because I'll know she's ready.
Great.
Well, there goes the mood. Promise you'll focus today and give everything you got, okay?
Yep.
Promise. Let's get going. Can't miss the trials standing around for a chat. If Father doesn't kill me, being stuck on a team with Alden just might. You know the rules. All non-lethal strategies to defeat your opponents are fair game. Defeat the leader of this regiment to complete the trials. You'll all recognize him. We're prepared for this. Alden, Garrick, stay close behind. If any of you take any hits, I'm ready to patch you up.
No fair.
Can we go already? And so, the trials begin, with such style and grace, I might add. Just dripping with sincerity today, aren't we, Dad? I forgot, there's a lot of loading screens, though. I'm not totally new to this series, or to this game. I've watched some people do some playthroughs. So, I'm not totally a novice, but playing and watching are two very different things, obviously. And the people that I did watch were 84%, 85%. Sword versus long sword. Okay, so
This should be fun.
right, she's got that as well. Say, oof. RC. Oh, right click. Might need to turn. Ooh. God, it's so weird. I do like the fact that they have, like, just random guys doing nothing. They're just part of the scenery. Bunk.
Little warning next time?
Oh yeah, we are definitely going to have to speed certain things up.
Together.
Was that really necessary?
Yes, it was necessary. Okay, so that's how you can switch certain stuff. So, red is power, blue is crit, green is accuracy, and yellow is speed. So, like, if I do this, and then I can switch what to
Let's
attack
do it.
with, I think.
Are you sure?
Maybe? Oh, okay, so that's how. Ho ho. I see how this is gonna work now. Dun, dun, dun.
How did you do that?
Simple, I did things.
Lead the way.
Yeah, use that pickaxe. How dare you? Well, you're gonna die.
Was that really necessary?
Yes, it was necessary. Are you gonna say this every time I kill somebody? Dun, dun, dun. Let's see how well Alden will stand up. Okay, not bad. Honestly, these attack animations are pretty cool. They might be kind of simple, but they're cool.
Lead the way. Stay with me.
I still find it weird that this is mostly a keyboard-based thing. Hey, our first level up.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
What you gonna do, Archer? Y, enemy range. Cool, so that just automatically shows you all enemies' range. Intriguing.
I'll take point.
I also kind of dig the health meters. My stuff hurts more. Just saying. Nice.
My hard work is paying off.
Not bad.
Thought you'd never ask.
Yeah, before we do that. Okay, he's not gonna move.
Sorry in
Nice.
advance.
Received blood orange. Little brother, certainly you don't think you can take me on. Sterling, you're going down.
Are you sure?
Like, that is probably the
How can
one
I
thing
help?
you should not have said. Oh, you think you can take me on? Oh, I will destroy you. Crit. $12, $13. There you go, Garrick.
Proudly meeting expectations.
That will result in death.
Little warning next time?
Yeah. Oh, almost Sterling. Wait, hang on. Alden did not get a level up yet. Oh, and he won't get a level up. Period. End of story. Well, let's go with what's going to hit his highest hit chances. I also like the fact that you can just heal.
Stay with me.
Like there's not... Alright, Garrick. Gained 1 tier 1 token.
United, we are unstoppable.
Not bad. Probably could have done better, but... Not bad, little brother. You and your friends put up quite a fight. I'm glad to hear it. By Vosh, you've all grown. That was quite the thrill. A thrill indeed. Surprised, Father? Congratulations, son. All of you should be very proud of what you've accomplished today. You especially, Marin. Thank you, Master Gallon. And now that you've had your thrill, Commander, I believe some kind of explanation is in order. Of course, as I promised. Brother, friends, if you'll excuse us. Forgive me if I've hardened in my ears, Sterling, but I don't expect this to be a nostalgic visit. Unfortunately not, sir. You were never one to live in the past, always onward and upwards. Tell me, how goes the war effort? At the moment, our prospects are grim. In fact, that's what brings me here. I see. Come to size up our latest graduates. Not quite. The king plans to recruit the entire academy. Naturally, there's no finer school to supply your ranks, though I hope to see the wars end well before our youngest graduate. Actually, I'm afraid he wants them now, sir. All of them. Is that so? I didn't think he had the gall. Tell me, Commander, what plans does our king have in mind for the initiates? Perhaps 4 together could load a catapult? I wish I could say. Always a man of duty. The king is foolish to sever the pact. His father would not have heard of it. Vasil was a good man. With all due respect, sir, what better way to avenge his father than to join the ranks of those bringing justice to Erebor? Guard your suspicions, Commander, and do not speak so eagerly of war. If the king wishes it, he shall have his soldiers. I only hope you, of all people, understand the gravity of this decision. All too well. Chapter 2. Desperate Defense. Save. This graduating class is one of the finest cohorts I've had the pleasure of teaching in my decade as headmaster. At every opportunity, you have shown the resolve and dedication that allows Brookstead to endure, and I have every confidence that the classes to follow would do the same. I regret that I must conclude this graduation ceremony with grim news. We've received orders from King Varric himself. Every student enrolled at Brookstead Academy is to be conscripted into the Delian army, effective immediately. I understand that for most of you, graduation felt a lifetime away. I stood where you did once. I know how you must feel. At the conclusion of this speech, you will all be graduates of Brookstead Academy. Outside these walls, you will be expected to exemplify our honor and our code. Life takes much from us, yet Brookstead still stands. You will have each other to lean on, and I cannot stress enough how important it will be to do so. I'm told you have 3 hours to prepare. Let Terrazale know that there is nothing that can stain the legacy of our town. Not quite the homecoming you imagined, I take it.
How is this fair?
How could the king do this? Easily, it would seem. He cares not for convention, regardless of its legacy or importance. It seems he'll stop at nothing to avenge his father. Where are my manners? Allow me to introduce Lincoln and Bianca. They are the leaders of this conscription tour, as well as good friends. Nice to meet you. Sterling's told us all about you. I thought you occupied the highest military rank in Delia. Why wouldn't you be heading the operation? I must return to Sojourn. I only came because if the king had sent anyone else, Galen might have beheaded them. You didn't come to see us?
No.
It's wonderful to see you, but I'm not afforded such luxuries in wartime. You're leaving, then? I'm afraid so. I'll see you when you arrive at Sojourn. I can make excuses there to take a few hours off. Ill news aside, I'm glad you came. I can't put to words how much even this flawed trip meant to me. I really should be going, but you can trust Bianca and Lincoln with anything. And Irving, be sure to see Mother before you go. I will. See you in Sojourn. Irving, I'm glad you're home. How did the trials go? We did quite well. Sterling was there, actually. Was he? All too busy to stop by, was he? And too busy to stop by and say hello to his mother? Or say hello to his mother, I imagine.
It's not that simple.
In fairness, he wasn't here for long, and not with great news either. Mother, Oh, I know. Ferrix recruited the academy. What? How did you find out already? Word spreads fast in a place like this. I heard it from the town crier on the way back from the market. Ah, well, I guess you know I'll be leaving. Oh, Irving, I've already given one of my sons to Ferrix War. Is it ever enough? We knew this day would come when I entered the academy. Of course, but not so soon. Well, I suppose it's never easy. You must take care of yourself on the road, and your friends.
Don't worry.
I'll be fine, Mother. With all the effort the King's putting into the war, it'll be over before you know it, and I'll be right back in Brookstead. War is rarely so simple in my experience, but I hope you're right. I'll miss you terribly, you know. I know, I'll miss you too. Well, I'll grab my things. Right, before you go, let me prepare some provisions for you. I'll leave them on the kitchen table. Oh, and don't forget your running shoes. After passing the Brookstead trials, a day of celebration becomes one of separation for many. Having expected to graduate in due time, the Academy's students now must quickly say goodbye to their families. Sterling heads back to Sojourn, leaving the contingent in the care of Lincoln and Bianca. The contingent heads for Duskwater, a backwater town to the southeast. Lincoln hopes to fill the rest of the recruiting quota there. Good man, your service to the crown will bring a family honor. Now, it would seem our charter requires 2 more brave souls. Come, good people, your king has called. Who will answer? I've got 4 mouths to feed. Aaron's not old enough to look after the farm. My leg's not what it used to be. I suppose I have a few good years left in me. Should I do it, Eli? A wedger, I'd look good with the big old hammer. Choose your next words carefully, Sia. You have a good life here. Willing service brings more honor than forced subscription. I pray it doesn't come to that. Don't know much about honor, but I can smell adventure when I see it. Sign me up, Captain. And I with her. Feature favors us today. I thank you both for your courage. Just one catch. I gotta swing by the tavern and let the matron know that I'll be taking a long vacation. Wouldn't want her to find out the hard way she's out of her favorite barmaid.
Right away.
Very well. Irving, take your friends and accompany our newest recruits to the tavern. Bianca and I will finish up here. Secure what provisions you can. We've a long road ahead of us. Yes, sir. Just gotta grab my things from upstairs. Be down before you can say you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Huh, alright. You prefer to travel light?
Perhaps.
Excessive equipment is an occupational hazard. Name's Elias, by the way. The two of you got a lot of guts signing up like you did. The two of us, right. Try overwhelming bravado and a lack of brains from my impressionable friend. I would never let her do this sort of thing alone.
No kidding.
To be honest with you, Elias, sounds like anyone would have an impossible time trying to stop her. I wish that weren't true. You've never met a barmaid so bullheaded. Oh, I think I have. Bandits in the street. They're heading for the inn. Black abyss. We just left home and we're already in the thick of it. Where's that new recruit? I said I'd be ready.
Arms.
Good. Prepare yourselves. Looks like we'll see combat sooner than we thought. We'll have to hold out until Link and Bianca can get to us. Ugh. Okay, so we've got a rogue, an adept, mage, warrior.
What'll it be?
Okay, for shits and giggles. So if I attack, we're looking at 88. Okay, so green arrows means we have an advantage against the person, while the red arrow means we have a disadvantage against the person. That's actually
sure?
really wonderful to know. Alden, go for the biggest boom you got. Hang on here. Units. Skill Soulfire. Elias has a small independent crit chance. Oh, there's people over this way too. Alright, might have to make sure that I'm being a little bit more careful then.
I'm on it.
What does the chain do? Like, why do they not have a thing to tell you that? Oh, right, okay. Lock target in place for 1 turn. Well, there's a death attack.
Your end approaches.
Okay, go, Elias.
I guess. I guess.
Little warning next time?
I do know Sia is pretty badass. But honestly, I think with the way promotion works in this game, there's a lot of potential for basically every character to be a badass.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Nice to see you on your feet.
Ow. Right, this is a quote-unquote survival map.
Lead the way.
Okay, so can't shoot over stuff like that. Phase trade spots.
Are you sure? Lead the way.
When you're ready, follow me. Together.
I guess.
There we go.
I'm on it.
Nice. Intern. Okay, so there's our enemy range.
you sure? Are you sure?
Oh lord, this really might not go very well.
This should be fun.
Nice to see you on your feet.
I'll take point. I'm on it.
How well is this gonna go? Apparently not very well. Well, okay, except Irving can tank a lot of these guys. Thank God for that, I guess. Okay, also looks like not too many can actually hurt Elias. Okay. Alright, let's do this. So Elias has Jack.
Are you sure?
Together.
%13 crit. There's the potential, because a crit would be super nice. There we go.
Turn the tide.
Clink.
Was that really necessary?
Yes, it was necessary. There you go, Alden.
We've got a lot to learn.
Nice.
Your end approaches.
Hmm. I mean, there's a chance. May as well go for it. Dodge. Not sure why he did that.
You're just another cur.
That settles that.
Oh god. Please tell me a bunch of people can't attack Sia. Okay, he attacked Irving. Interesting choice. Oh, wow, she's actually, like, kind of tanky. Okay, so we got a pretty decent number of things that need to be done here.
How can I help?
Number one, yes, heal her.
Fresh as a daisy.
My hard work is paying off.
Good level up.
Let's do it. That settles that. I guess.
Not bad, Gareth.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Eh. Kind of a crappy level up, though.
I guess.
end turn there. Oof. Okay, Alden. I know you've got the crit thing on, but Nikes. Okay, it didn't kill. Last thing I need is for everybody to freaking kill everybody else. Nice try, jerk. Okay. So let's see here. Go for it.
Stay with me.
This should be fun.
There we go. That won't be a kill.
I'll take point.
Okay. Pretty sure we have to survive until the end of the turn, and it doesn't end at the start of the turn. Oh my lord. That's a level up for Alden, though.
I've got a lot to learn.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Okay, so let's wipe out as many people as we can in this turn.
for me.
One step at a time.
Pretty decent level up there.
Together.
Bottoms
Nice.
Didn't give him much of a chance, huh?
Fine by me. How can I help?
When you're ready, follow me.
Okay. Oh, so we have to survive their turn after turn 7.
That settles that.
Gonna have to figure out a way to be a little bit more aggressive on these defend maps. Stage clear.
What would you do without me?
Well, I mean, he was really useful in that fight. There, by the tavern. Glad to see you all in one piece. How did you fare? Splendidly. You may be surprised to learn this isn't the first time I've stepped out of a tavern and into a skirmish. Hardly. That was hairier than I expected. Yes, no fine academy or drunken brawl can fully prepare one for the perils of battle. Still, I was glad to have our new recruits with us. They both held their own. Based on the charred bandits, I'd assume one of them is an adept, or else an incredibly skilled mage. Like to ship me back to Naelysis for purification, would you?
Not even.
Ha, that would spell the end for us both, I'm afraid. Some say it takes one to know one. Ah, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to find a fellow adept in an army. That's where our talents inspired the least superstition I found. So long as you're standing under the right banner. Who were those guys anyways? Were those the Aramorans we're supposed to fight?
No.
Ha, believe me, that would not have ended so quickly, or so neatly, were we up against the forces of Aramor. No, bandits more likely. Huh. We've had some trouble with bandits with these past few months, but for the last week or so, things have been quiet. Maybe they were gearing up for something big like this. These bandits you speak of, do you know where their base of operations is? Not exactly, but I know they used to ambush folks by the northeast crossroad. Had to patch a couple of travelers up when they came through bleeding like a summer pig. That isn't an expression, Sia. That's just a day's trip north from here, correct? Just about. You don't look like you move too fast, though, so don't hoist me to the gallows if I'm off by an hour. Lincoln, the sun's already low in the sky, and Varric's not one to overlook a delay. We just recruited the town's best fighters. I won't leave them defenseless at the mercy of some ruffians. What about the other recruits? I'll send them on ahead. If they at least make good time to sojourn, Varric might be more understanding. Let's be off. Best we reach their camp before they catch wind of what transpired here. I can tell you one thing, the town folks will be glad to be rid of these thugs. Chapter 3, Springing the Trap. Alright, before I continue with narration stuff, however, I will be right back because I need to use the restroom. Alright, and I am back. In Duskwater, Lincoln and Bianca find enough willing recruits to fill their requirements. Irving and his friends are sent to escort one of the final recruits, Sia, as she gathers her things. While they wait in the inn, a fierce assault from bandits comes over the town. The four from Brookstead, along with new friends Sia and Elias, hold the bandits off from the inn. Now they plan to follow the trail to ambush the bandits on their own ground. This group had been troubling Duskwater for months, and in Lincoln's eyes there is no question that something must be done. We'll need to make camp for the night. No sense in laying an ambush coming straight from a fight.
No kidding.
Couldn't agree more. I have some weapon. Couldn't agree more. I have some weapon maintenance I need to take care of as well. Always rushing off on your next errand, Irving. I'm looking forward to kicking back and having a nice rest before we plunge into mortal peril again. I'll catch up with you. It won't take long to get my weapon situated. Irving, I'll be around if you need help. Garrick, don't come by my tent to pester me with useless questions.
Hardly.
Useless? Just because you don't see the use doesn't mean there isn't one. As your commanding officer, that's exactly what it means. I don't have the patience for it tonight. Oh, alright. I'll go pester Sia or Elias then. You do that. Ah, so now we have our base stuff. So a lot of these are the permanent stat boosters. Upgrades. Units. Natural Leader. Allies within 2 tiles gain 5 XP when this unit defeats an enemy. Oh, well that's wonderful, actually. Vindication. Magic increased by 20% of strength. So I need to work him into doing magic type stuff then. Battle Maiden. Allies within 2 tiles gain an 8%. Plus 8% to power. Natural Leader. Elias has the built-in crit. Barmaid, 50% effect from healing items. I mean, that's good. Slumbering Strength. Can't get less than 4 stats when leveling. Yeah, it's gonna turn Alden into a badass. Caretaker. Healed for 40% of any heal given. Wow, so she heals herself. And also built-in crit. Or no, crits deal 15% more damage. So wait. So determines the power of physical attacks, of magical attacks. Resistance, accuracy, dodge. Increases damage and units' ability to exploit high advantage matchups. Dodge and true speed. Luck increases critical chance and accuracy. That's a spicy meatball. Bonds. Garrick with merit. Garrick, hello. Everything's been happening so fast. I don't think I've had a chance to thank you for helping me with my trials.
You're really something.
No need. It was a privilege to see things through to the end for you.
Come on.
Not just for me, for all of us. And not even really the end, just the start of a new beginning. That's why they call it commencement. I've always wondered about that.
Really?
Really? Nah, I never gave it a second thought. Oh, Garrick. I'm sure you're a bit anxious about Alden. He's quite young after all. That's not even the half of it. At least he'll be close where I can keep an eye on him. He'll be in good hands then, and if his performance at your trial was any indication, he definitely shows promise. He's very gifted, that's for sure. He just needs some direction. Well, you usually provide that, whether your recipients want it or not. Am I really that bossy? Not with most people, no. Just with you? A bit, perhaps.
It'll be alright.
Yeah, well, maybe you could use it. Ever give that a second thought?
Hardly.
Can't say I have. Hey, little man. Hope you're feeling good about that trial. I think we might just have set a record after all. You really think so? It's possible. I mean, I'm sure he wouldn't admit it, but from the look of his face, I'd wager you managed to impress my father, too. That's more than I can say for myself.
Wow.
Headmaster Gallon? Wow. Yep, Headmaster Gallon. Still sounds weird when people say that. Why? Because to you he's just dad? Sure, let's run with that. Does he act differently at home than he does at the academy? Yes, quite. I thought he probably had a soft side. He's much worse. Oh.
Well, what do you know?
Nevertheless, we managed to narrowly escape his clutches. Bit of an early graduation for you. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Yes, well, life's full of surprises. Good for you to learn that lesson early. I think Headmaster Gallon used to say something like that. Yeah, the one who is always prepared is never taken by surprise. Gods, I hope I'm not starting to sound like him. That is a rather convincingly Gallon impression, though, Alden. Terrifyingly so, in fact. Thanks! So you're the one who knows how to have fun around here, eh? You could say that. Although, count me out if your definition of fun is enlisting in the army on a whim.
Bummer.
Boo.
Right.
Really? You can't act like this is the most fun you've ever
Can
had.
you not?
Who let this guy on the stage? Boo. What do you expect? You pull my arm and what do you expect? You pull my arm and I tell a funny joke? I'm trying to relax here.
Oh, come on.
Come here then. I'm gonna pull your arm. That wasn't an invitation, Sia. I go places I'm not invited all the time. It's fun. Guess that's one thing we have in common. Maybe let's keep it at one, huh? Alright, spill the beans, mister. Why are you so hesitant to be friends with me? Have you considered that you're just not as fun as you think you are? Nope, you're hiding something, and I want to know what it is. Tell me. Oh, jeez. Is that Lincoln telling us we need to get going? A shame. I was really enjoying this conversation. Hold it right there.
Aren't you clever?
Tell me. Does it not bother you that everyone expects us to be friends? I don't want everyone to just think of me as the carefree one. No, it doesn't bother me. Maybe you should do less worrying about what other people think and more scheming with me on how to liven this retinue up. Good luck getting Lincoln to experience emotion. I think it's out of my range. Oh, we'll get him alright. I have a plan. See, Garrick, I didn't tell you we'd pass our trials. And with flying colors, too. Though I don't remember you mentioning anything about skipping a grade. Even your father was surprised by that. That will take some adjusting for him, relinquishing control over his little corner of the world. Well, don't think our early graduation excuses your debts. You still owe me a meal and a cold drink at King's Cornucopia. I'm genuinely unsure if you're saying that because you're a man of your word or exceedingly cheap. Are those mutually exclusive? It doesn't seem like it. King's Cornucopia. That place is so garish. Couldn't you have chosen, I don't know, literally anywhere else? You just don't want to see Claudia again. Yes, and I'm sure you find it quite amusing to watch me order a drink with my eyes fixed on my feet. I didn't say that. No, but you were thinking it. Claudia. Suppose she'll be staying behind in Brookstead after all. Business will be down. I do hope she fares all right. Sounds like you're learning to show a little empathy.
Hardly.
Rest assured, I am as incapable of that as ever. Garrick, the cold-blooded sharpshooter. I can hardly say it without trembling. That's me. You know, with all the chaos of our hasty recruitment, I'm quite glad we ended up in the same battle group. I'd die of boredom otherwise. At least I'll get to die of something interesting.
Don't worry.
But not anytime soon, if I can help it. Then let's hope you can, my friend. Wouldn't be the first time I've saved your life. Careful now. That's a river that runs both ways. I wasn't aware rivers did that. This one does. Hey Elias, what have you got there? Oh, hi Marin. I'm just whittling. It's something simple from my hands while I think. Can't say I would call what you're doing there simple, but I guess that's beside the point. What's on your mind? Curious mind. Not much these days. I felt so at home in Duskwater, I think it's just taking me some time to adjust. Well, where were you before Duskwater? A lot of places. Too many places if you ask me. Okay, let's take a simple then. Where were you staying just before you stayed in Duskwater? Everhearth, with the Void Maw dwarves. Did you like it there? Were you happy? I was. Truth be told, it was the happiest I've ever been.
Really?
How come? I learned to craft armor and weapons. They taught me their traditions and trade, all in exchange for nothing. Strange people, to be sure, but some of the best I'd ever known. It was there I learned to whittle, actually. Taught me how to stay happy with little. I learned there that the family you make can be just as loving as your own blood kin. That's beautiful. I'm sorry, I don't mean to pry. You just looked like you needed to let out some steam.
Sure thing.
No, I don't mind at all. You're a good listener. Do you always spend your time letting near strangers vent to you? Surprisingly enough, no. I'm really more of a private person, but I hate to see people stuck in their own head. Then you have a gift? Really? I've met too many that don't even care to notice, much less do something about it. You're too kind. I would say that honor belongs to you. Alden, come here, your hat's falling off. Ugh, just leave it alone. There, that's better. Happy now?
Alden?
Don't be rude. Are you hungry? Did you pack enough beans? I'm fine, Marin. Really, you're so fussy sometimes. I know, I'm sorry. It's just, all this must be so new for you. Training for this was the whole point of the academy. But you were supposed to have 3 more years to do it. Oh, I'm sure you miss your friends terribly. They were all recruited too. That's right. I almost forgot about that. At least this way we get to stay together. Very true. I was worried what you might get up to without me stopping you from setting all the buildings aflame. Marin, you're doing it again. Sorry, I just worry about you, Alden. We're facing all kinds of new dangers every day. Which reminds me, stay close to me in battle, alright? If anything goes wrong, I can heal you. But if you go too far, I can't guarantee you'll be safe. Alden, did you hear what I said? Yes, Marin, stay close to you in battle. Alright, good. This is all so strange, Irving. Every time I think back to the last days in Brickstead, it feels like a dream. I've been surprised to hear you say that. Between the 4 of us, at least you were expecting to graduate.
I don't know.
Yes, but not like this. I'd never seen Master Gallon that distraught before. He's usually so composed, like he's perfectly in control. That's the nature of war. It strips even the powerful of their control. Gallon knows that best of all. He's the one who taught it to us in the first place. I think he's learning the lesson again himself. That may be. At least I don't have to wait another year for you and Garrick to catch up to me. And I know you've been eager to get out of there ever since you enrolled. Seems like you're getting your wish.
No kidding.
I'm definitely looking forward to stepping onto the stage and making an actual impact. I've spent my entire life up till now in the audience. It's called having a childhood, Irving. Well, I guess some people are just born to do certain things. I'm grateful for the chance to live out my calling.
It'll be alright.
I know you'll make the Academy proud, and your family. Though I'll admit, your brother set the bar pretty high. All the more reason not to take my eyes off of it for a moment. Ambition has its place, don't forget. It doesn't hurt to take a look at your surroundings now and then. As long as it doesn't slow me down. I think you could afford to slow down a little. By my standards, I'm still not moving fast
You really
enough.
think so?
Oh well, maybe you'll understand what I mean someday. When I'm your age, perhaps? So, in about a year? You might be surprised, Irving. A lot can happen in a year. You've come a long way since I last stumbled into you and Baron in sparring fields. Well done, Alden. Thanks. I've been training a lot. I'm sure you have. There's no shortcut to excellence. Well, you can always get lucky.
It's not that simple.
And you can just as easily get unlucky. It's better not to rely on
You
luck.
sure?
Seems to work alright for Garrick. You'd have you believe that, but trust me, it doesn't work as well as it seems. We definitely got lucky getting assigned to Sterling like that.
No kidding.
I'm with you there. That was unexpected. So he didn't even tell you he was coming? No, I was completely surprised. It's a shame he couldn't stay with us longer. Yeah, I can't believe we actually beat him. There should be some kind of award for
Not
that.
quite.
Well, we had an advantage in numbers, don't forget. What about all the other challengers? They were hardly comparable to Sterling. I guess that's true. Besides, I'm sure he had to suspend all his non-lethal tactics. That's probably all he was learning in the army. So you don't think I could have beaten him? You mean if it was just the two of you? Yeah, just us. Alden, I'll never accuse you of setting unambitious goals. With some more training, possibly. Perhaps you could have beaten him. Then I'll keep at it until I'm strong enough to make history myself. Can't go wrong with that. Here we are, Eli, on a grand adventure together, like I always said we would be. First, your version of always is a rather short definition. Second, this grand adventure came on a whim of yours, like everything else we do. Okay, let's do what you want to do then if this is such a burden. Let me think about that. Maybe it would help if we weren't dedicated to a cause from which we might be executed for abandonment.
Bummer.
See, no good ideas, ever. That's why I make the decisions on what we do. I think that's probably a massive oversimplification, but we can roll with it if you
This
want.
is fun.
Yay, I get what I want. Was it ever in question? Of course not. Really though, if you want to dodge out and make for karma, I'm all in. I don't want to drag you into something you're uncomfortable with. Oh, give it up, it's fine. Just wish we had discussed it beforehand. Well, next time I feel like I'm going to make a ridiculously compulsive decision, do you think I should ask you first? You can be my emotional touchstone. Do I think you should ask me first? Do you ever listen to yourself? You're just ridiculous.
Come on.
So, that's a yes, right? Yes, of course I think that. Maybe then we wouldn't be stuck fighting in an unjust war for a nation we cared nothing for. Hey now, watch the use of we here. I grew up in Delia. You grew up in Duskwater. The king of Delia never gave the slightest riff for you, your family, or your town. Well, pardon me for sticking by centuries-old cultural traditions of identifying with the place I live. Very funny. You should be very proud of your patriotism, Sia. Huh? What do you mean? You seem quite eager to enlist. I was the same way when I joined the academy. I'm eager to get out of Duskwater, I can tell you that. Really? I didn't see anything wrong with it. And you were there how long? Maybe a couple of hours. Yeah. And you were already attacked by bandits. We were. That happens often then, huh? Not usually, but when it's not bandits, it's something else. And you know what Duskwater never is? What's that? A tourist destination.
No kidding.
Ah, I see. With the exception of recruitment tours, of course. That's right. When a war gets desperate enough, the crown reaches its hand into Duskwater. Well, you've certainly put it behind you now, but the road ahead promises both change and challenge. I like a good challenge. Then you'll be good to have around. I always am. You made a noble choice to serve your people, Elias. Interesting you should say that. I don't feel as though I've had much of a choice at all. Was Lincoln's speech so compelling? No, I don't need to tell him I said that, but after everything I had seen Sia through, I couldn't watch her get thrown to the dogs at the whim of some king. Ah, I understand. But yours is a different story, I imagine. Yes, it was a lifelong dream of mine to serve the crown, like my brother before me. I see. Have you been at this for a while then?
Not quite.
Real combat? No, not any longer than you. Oh, that's promising news. I have trained, though, quite extensively, and Lincoln and Bianca are experienced themselves. We're likely in the best of hands as far as new recruits go. If that's true, that is a comfort.
Don't worry.
One thing I wouldn't do is intentionally lie to you about something like that, Elias. I'll trust your word on that. Alright, so we did all of the support stuff. I'm not gonna mess with upgrading stuff yet. Just up ahead here. This is it.
No quarter.
Positions everyone. Let's make short work of these criminals. Just a moment, darling. I'm out of breath. Maybe if you listen to me instead of stuffing your face full of biscuits at the palace. It's not the biscuits, dear, I assure you. It's this gold. Couldn't those bankers have spared us an ass or two? Or perhaps a few bodyguards to protect it? They're much too miserly for that. Besides, the king keeps these roads in good shape for travelers like us. If travelers like you have any mind to leave in good shape, you best be handing over your valuables. Nice and easy. I'd like to take a look at this gold.
Really?
Take a look at this, lowlife. If it's a fight you want, you'll have it. I reckon the other prisoners could use a bit of company. Uh-oh. What happened here? Don't know why that happened. Alright, let's do this.
Awaiting orders.
Lincoln. Nice. Okay.
I guess.
I stab at you.
Woo! Damn! Are you sure? Too easy.
Okay, Alden. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with it, that's for sure.
I'm on it.
Nice to see you on your feet.
Thought you'd never ask.
Plink.
Push the advantage.
Okay, Garrett.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Excuse me. Okay, Lincoln. Hitting with a 46% chance. Good dodge, Garrick. Wow.
Such is your fate.
Okay, I didn't necessarily want you to do that, Elias, but fine, I guess.
Let's do it.
Now there we go. Spread everything out a little bit. Yep, let's do that. Ah, he dodged it. Shit. Try it. Nice. There you go, Alban.
Today was not their day.
What'll it be? Glad you're on my side. Stay with me.
Nicely done, Lincoln.
Together.
Awaiting orders.
There
It's
you
rude
go.
to stare.
You handled that well.
Fine by me.
Not bad.
Are you sure? How can I help? We've got you.
Okay, nobody wanted to do anything apparently. Route for 9 turns.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, Garrick to there. Let's drag all 3 of these guys out. Ah, crap.
This should be fun.
Alright, Irving.
Let's do it.
Nice. Okay. El Kabong.
Give them no quarter.
How can I help?
Crap. That's what I get for not paying attention. There we go.
My hard work is paying off.
Wrong day to play hero.
Okay. Thank God for Lincoln the Tank. Okay, not bad, Garrick.
Proudly meeting expectations.
Ugh, shitty level up though.
Thought you'd never ask. I'm on it. You're just another cur.
Okay.
Too easy.
Okay, crits are insane in this game. Like, crits happen so much.
I've got a lot to learn.
There we go.
Damn.
Nicely done. Oh, almost a level up. So Irving is definitely very tanky. Hey, level up. Okay. Grant the target +1 movement for 1 turn. Okay.
Stay with me!
I'm on it.
There we go.
Can do.
It's fine if he attacks Garrick. And that's actually even better because now the archer can't go after Sia again. Well, the second archer.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Eh, not bad.
How did you do that?
And smack. Okay, several people are about to die right there. Nicely done. Damn it. Ooh, shit. That was almost not good.
Lead the way. We've got you.
Get it done. Nice.
Not bad, not bad. Glad you're on my side. I guess.
Go ahead and heal up real quick. Oh god, Garrick. See ya go for that one. So there's that.
Are you sure?
Today was not their day.
Nice. Way to go, Elias.
Finally hitting my stride.
Stay with me!
Oh god.
This is justice.
Lincoln gonna fuck somebody?
Woo! Damn!
Now, Bianca, go for it.
You're really gonna try me?
We honor the gods with this victory.
Hey. Look here. This one seems to be carrying a map of some kind. Yes. It's got a couple of ambush sites marked and several paths leading back to a place called Drakenweld Manor. What kind of amateur crime lord lets their henchmen run about with a map to their secret hideout? It's rather crudely drawn. I wouldn't be surprised if the bloke made it himself. Well, let's hope he was a better cartographer than bandits. Tell me, Elias, do you know anything of this place? Not specifically. The Drakenwald family was once quite influential in Duskwater, and partly responsible for its founding as a mining town. It's just over the hill there. What happened to them? What always does, one bad air, and a whole lot of empty coffers. If it's truly a noble manor, it will be well fortified. I suggest taking the afternoon to prepare. The cover of night will be just the advantage we need. Good man. It's refreshing to be among professionals. Your training serves you well. At least all those drills wiping windows are finally starting to make sense. Speak for yourself. Chapter 4. Treasure Unknown. After successfully ambushing the bandits, the party discovers the location of the bandit stronghold. They plan to take the night to prepare for a full assault. Drakenwald Manor, a dilapidated noble estate in the forest, has become home to a hive of brigands. Having heard mention of prisoners, the party agrees to make the safety of any captives their top priority. Bonds, new bonds. Irving. Lincoln. Lincoln, I'm really loving the whole solemn stoic deal. Bet it kills with the ladies. Charming. Meant no disrespect, of course. Just figured there must be some reason for the solemnity. Assuming there is, what makes you think I'd tell you about it? We're comrades now, brothers in arms, let there be no secrets and so on. Besides, you must have some sort of code against lying, right? There is a difference between omission and a mistruth.
Are you sure?
Am I getting that right about lying? Or was it lying with women? For all that training you received at the academy, I'm surprised you never learned to treat your superiors with respect. Listen, no harm in keeping everybody humble. Might be one of my gifts, actually. Humility begins with oneself. Take my word for it, or don't. If I can't teach that to you, a few hard battles will.
Well, what do you know?
Frightening. For all your exquisite qualifications, I wouldn't have expected to find prophet of ill tidings among
I've said my part.
If you have no real objective here, Garrick, I'll be finished with this foolishness. I have preparations to attend to. I'll break that visage eventually, my friend. Just a matter of time. What's up, Captain? I'm not your captain, Sia. Sure you are. You give us orders and we follow them to the word like dutiful little soldiers. Captain, meet underling. Please tell me that isn't what I'm imprinting on you. Well, that depends. Are you going to make me fight in the next battle? Of course. You don't join an army to just not contribute. Wait, I'm hearing something. Be quiet. That's it. It's the sound of you lording your captainship over your underling Sia. Very funny. We need you, you know that. I've never seen a country gal with so much fighting spirit since, well, probably myself. Country gal? You don't know the first thing about country gals. You think I'm sitting out here farming and having a hard time reading? Farming? No. Hard time reading? Maybe. Alright, you've got me there, but still. Didn't you grow up in some fancy dye shop in Sojourn? Actually, that was only the later portion of my childhood, and only because my older brother took up extremely dangerous work that paid well enough for all of us to move.
Oh, come on.
Okay, spit it out then. Where did you live before? Small town down south, Kirch. Although my parents were originally from Carmont. Gee, all this talk of traveling is wearing me out. I've got generations of my family all sitting in bustling little Duskwater.
Who'da thunk?
What an incredible thing. Such a big world out there to just never leave your hamlet. Hamlet? Who do you think you are? Your captain, apparently. Rein it in, recruit. Okay, now you're digging a grave for yourself, recruit. Just joking around. All that commanding business is more Lincoln's deal. I find it better to lead from the lines. I like that about you, a woman of action like myself. The world is our oyster. Have you ever had an oyster? I can't imagine they would last well all the way to Duskwater. Low blow. I don't want to talk about it. So, what do you make of these kids? The academy has trained them well, but they lack experience. A little time in the field will make seasoned soldiers out of them.
Not even.
Or seasoned mincemeat. You know, I really wish you wouldn't say things like that. It's not good for morale. I know, it's just they're all so young. You were young too when you enlisted.
Huh?
I'd like to think I'm still young, thank you very much. Yes, of course, I only meant... I know what you meant. Well, didn't soldiering provide you with a better life?
Definitely.
Sure, but the bar was low. Not a whole lot of exciting things waiting for an adept in, Neulius? Yeah, Neulius? Nothing pleasant anyway. I suppose that's true. I just can't believe Varric would stoop to something like this. He must be seriously desperate. These are trying times, Bianca. It'll be hard decisions like Varric's that bring us victory, if we live to see the end of this. We will. You seem rather certain. It's just a feeling I've got. Try sharing that with the troops. I can't promise anything, but they might find it more inspiring than your comments about minced meat. Yeah, they might. And honestly, we're still doing alright. I don't think I need to upgrade anything yet. So then, inventory. Alden, you're gonna trade some stuff. There we go. Oh. Not a bad spot. After a little remodel, some interior decorating, I could see the charm of this place. Well, no use knocking, I suppose. We should be careful. The first bandit mentioned prisoners. We don't want this to turn into a game of chicken featuring hostages. Speak for yourself, I'm rather fond of chicken. You may have noticed we're short on hostages, Sia. The sooner we ensure their safety, the better. Maybe if we're lucky, they might help us fight our way to the leader. Right. Traumatized prisoners are going to be in any shape to fight. Doesn't even sound remotely likely. Hey, it happens in all the stories I read. Could happen here. Well, let's hope we're in one of those kinds of stories then. Let's do this. Though this chapter doesn't have a turn limit, you will receive more gold the faster you complete chapters. Okay, so we have 2 treasure chest things. 2 hostage rooms. Okay. 14, 20. Yep. Plink. Oh yeah, we are definitely, like, I think we're gonna turn animations off next stream.
Right away.
Hama.
Shadows
With a
flee
critical.
before the light.
Not that much.
What'll it be?
Hiya! A stabby stab.
Fine by me.
Yeah, let's go with that.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
Nice, Baron.
My hard work is paying off.
Nice going, Bianca. Okay. So that is that.
Let's do it. Was that really necessary?
Yes, it was necessary.
I've got a lot to learn.
There you go, see ya. Kick ass and take names. Ah, shit. There we go.
You handled that well. Thought you'd never ask.
Nicely done.
Can do.
Yeah, we'll go with this. Might get a crit. Never know. Oh lord. Nobody else
I
attacked
can
Marin.
still do this.
This should be fun.
Nice.
Didn't
Good
give
job,
much of a
Derek.
chance, huh? Proudly meeting expectations. Together. I'm on it.
That button.
Can do.
I'm glad you're okay. Lead the way.
Dun 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 dun.
That settles that.
Thought you'd never ask. This should be fun.
I'm on it.
No, I need to focus the sorcerers. Oh, good job, Irving.
One step at a time.
Okay.
Not bad, not bad.
How can I help?
Oh Lord. Oh, Irving, you rock. Nope, instead of doing that, we need to do...
Awaiting orders.
How can I help?
Nice. Okay, first we gotta take this guy out. Thank God for the dodging.
My sword grows lighter with every swing.
There you go, Bianca.
Your
Yes.
end approaches.
Bottoms up.
There you go. Okay. Ow. My hero. Butter hates it here. Oh, right, sorry. Butter's my ferret. Thanks for rescuing me.
My turn!
Shift. Ferret's Fury. Butter has a 20% chance to attack, adding 20% to damage. Holy crap.
I'm on it.
Damn you. Okay, so that's everybody on this side. Damn it.
I guess.
Let's do it.
Oop. Yes, Alden go boom.
I've got a lot to learn. How can I help?
Nice, there we go.
My hard work is paying off.
Yes.
It's rude to stare.
Go criticals. all for criticals all the time.
This should be fun.
There you go, Irving.
You handled that well.
Damage.
Are you sure?
Yeah, do it, Alden.
That settles that.
What'll it be?
Tink. Oh no, I don't want to do that yet.
My turn!
In turn. Okay, hopefully that archer doesn't really mess with these guys. Go, Lincoln, go.
Let's do it.
So we'll have Alden attack this guy. Oh crap.
That settles that. Lead the way.
I guess. one's on the house.
Okay, not bad. Hopefully I didn't just screw Sia over though by doing that. Why? There we go.
I'll take point.
Thought you'd never ask.
At your disposal.
Yes, go Sia.
This one's on the house.
Level 7.
Fine by me.
Okay. Oh, Nikes. Double shit. Yeah, go for it.
At your disposal.
I made a mistake of not sending a healer this way. Okay, not bad, Elias.
One step at a time. I'll take point. You handled that well.
Oh, geez. This might not end well.
I've got a lot to learn.
Okay, and
Stay with me.
okay. Please survive, Irving. Oh, hi Kato, how are you doing? Well, why aren't you getting any rest? And I'm doing good. Just playing a different strategy game.
What was I thinking?
Oh god.
Be strong, friends.
Dark Deity is fun. It does not have a permadeath system, luckily, so I don't have to restart maps because characters died. Although this side of the map is turning into a slight terror, not gonna lie.
Yield now or die.
It also doesn't help that right now my computer's chugging a little bit. I had some stuff, or I've got some stuff running in the background.
Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, if we're lucky, we'll get it. Crap. And I need to fiddle with the settings. I think I can turn the animations off, which I probably will do, because it makes this take a lot longer because of the animations.
Are you sure?
It's about time somebody came to let me out. A cage is no place for a Valmiran.
Oh, all right.
One of the cool things I like about this game, every unit comes with a intrinsic skill, I guess is the best way to put it. So like 15% hit chance when in melee range. And just stuff like that. Like this chick's ability, Caretaker, is anytime she heals another unit, she also gains 40% of that heal back to herself. Okay, good dodge. Also, good dodge again. There we go.
Are you sure?
Boop. 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 Hope for a crit. So what have you been doing that has got you so sleepy, Kata? It is also kind of strange. This game is a point and click. For the most part.
Proudly meeting expectations.
I'm on it.
And also, just because there's not a permadeath doesn't mean that there's no consequences. When a character dies, one of their stats gets permanently lowered, so then you have to try to regain that stat point. God, turn 12? Christ almighty.
Awaiting orders.
Alright, fellas.
Right away.
Lincoln, do your thing.
I guess.
Oh geez, I can zoom out even more now. Don't want to zoom out that much. That's right. Lincoln bringing down the hammer. Oh, promotion earned. Oh, geez, okay. Okay, so Vindication. Magic increased by 20% of strength. Healing increases accuracy by 25% for one turn. Power increased by 40% of enemies' magic stats. Last of all, defense is increased by a percentage of missing health. So make him super tanky. Healing power plus 25%. Heals spread over 3 turns. Intriguing, so it's like a regen. Dodge increased by 15% of power. Plus 1 healing range. Unholy Furor. Healing increases by the crit of your next attack by 6%, stacking up to 4 times. Healed for 20% of damage done. I think I'm gonna go with Inquisitor on this character. Inquisitor seems like a nice choice.
Are you sure?
There you go, Alden.
What'll it be?
Nope, we're gonna keep going with the crit dagger. Nice. Okay.
Die.
Sloan, just eat people alive, I guess. Whack. That is a satisfying thunk noise.
How can I help?
And 612 plus another 6 would be that we're gonna kill him.
Lead the way.
I'm on it.
Gotta get this other side caught up. Level 7, level 7, level 7, level 6. Maybe. Okay, go Malden. Not bad.
How can I help?
I guess.
Ooh, dodgy dodge.
Fine by me.
Lead the way. Lead the way.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, do that. That's such a satisfying thunk. Ah, shit. Well, that might not end well for me.
In position.
Ah, shit. Marin's going down too. Damn it.
Oh well. Forgive me, Alden.
Attack. Go for it. You killed my sister. Prepare to die.
I guess.
Okay. Then we'll have Lincoln attack this guy. End turn. Boop, boop, boop. There you go, Alden.
All right.
Baked beans.
Can do.
Eat the crab cake. Well, that was a mistake. Because now you're gonna die. Actually, I don't know if you'll die or not. But you might die. Wow.
Oh, all right.
And another level up. Can't go wrong with that. Yeah.
All falling into place. I guess. My turn.
Bloop. Lincoln is probably still my better tank. Alright.
All yours.
Who knows, we might get a crate out of it. Like that.
Die.
Wow. And then, last but not least, we'll give the kill to Sia. Oh, except Sia won't actually get the kill. But she'll get XP off of it, so you know what, that's fine.
Are you sure?
Blast him, Alden. Just blast him.
I've got a lot to learn.
Pretty good level up there, Alden.
I hope I helped.
Enter. Prisoners, are you alright? Just at 2 I just spent 2 weeks in a disgusting bandit cage. What do you think? I'm better now that you saved us. 2 weeks? Yes, 2 weeks. Eating nothing but thick porridge with no one but scruffy bandits for company. Well, it's over now. I kinda liked the porridge. If you don't mind my asking, how were you captured? It's a pretty funny story, actually. Funny? You walked us straight into them. Okay, that may be true, but it was still funny the way it happened. They got you along the road.
Well,
We were taking a shortcut through the forest, maybe a half a league east, and ran straight into him. Didn't stand a chance to get away. If we had just taken the road like I suggested, we would have been fine. I don't know if it helps to mention, but they cover that section of the road too, so you'd likely still wind up in the same spot. You couldn't possibly say that with any degree of certainty.
Greetings.
Akmenos. Good afternoon, young gentlemen, ladies. I was glad to hear the ruckus along the road. As it happened, these bandits stole a rather precious heirloom from my family. And what might this heirloom look like? An amethyst, quite a large one, translucent but poorly cut. Have you seen anything of the kind? If I could but retrieve it, I'd be well on my way. It's been with us for an uncountable generations, and my father has gone mad with grief from its loss. I fear he may soon pass from this world, and I would love to look upon it one last time. I don't know that we've come across anything of the sort, but you're welcome to take a look around. I thank you, regardless, as I'm sure my father would if you were given the opportunity. Hell, you don't look like bandits. Or you don't look much like bandits. What gave us away? The dead bandits. I like this one. The only good bandit is a dead bandit. We came to do the job, and it appears you did it for us. How serendipitous that the bandits go unopposed for weeks, and we both arrive on the same day. Yes, I can see how this might look. My name is Sarah. My sister Samara and I have been traveling from home when this very group assaulted our parents and stole a valuable heirloom. It's been with our family for decades. It really was the only reason we came. Do you think we could take a look? We could take a look for it. It looks something like a large amethyst. Translucent but poorly cut. Ah, so you found it? Can't say we have. Lucky guess.
Troubling.
It is clear that one of you, if not both, is lying. No one so much as touches this gem until we sort out what's going on. Lying? I have been nothing but endlessly polite to you. I used the proper greetings and asked your permission to take what is mine by right. If you would deprive my father of his last wish. Calm down. If it's really yours, we'll figure it out. I think not. If I return without the stone, my father will have my head. Ah, enough. Now step aside, or you will leave me no alternative but to destroy you.
Disgraceful.
I'm not sure that was Liza's threat when you're outnumbered 10 to 1. Outnumbered? Me? I'll show you outnumbered. Bring me the aspect, and I shall see fit that your soul is given rest. If I lock eyes with this filth any longer, I'll be sick. Well, hey, you three. If you feel so confident about handling yourselves, maybe you want to lend a hand here? Gladly. As I said before, the only good bandit is a dead one. Let's make sure these ones stay that way. I suppose that means I'm in too. Chapter 5. Arisen. Yes, save. Honestly, she seems more the assassin type in my opinion. It's because she's got the killer instinct, crit modifier increased against full health enemies. Fatal, cruel efficiency. Nimble fingers, measured strikes. Dexterous style. defense of 20, defense plus 20% of dexterity. Power, dodge, crit, accuracy 15% with no adjacent player units. And then Raider. Pillage. Yeah, we're going to turn her into the Stalker. Mage. Honestly, her character design. Royal Decree. Attacking leaves a mark on enemies, increasing damage taken by percentage. Mastery increases accuracy. Power plus 25% if unit doesn't move. Magician. Allies within 2 tiles have increased accuracy. Phase range plus 1. Yeah, we'll go with Arcanist. And then her. Royal Grace. Move plus 1. Yeah, let's go with that. Haha. Okay, so click that. Close that. Alrighty, folks. Well, I need to call it a night. I already streamed for longer than I was planning to anyway. To finish out that map that we were on. So, thank y'all for tuning in to the Flying T-Bar C tonight. And I am going to be back tomorrow with more Sunday Fun Day, which means more Harvestella. And we're gonna go ahead and raid somebody. You know what? I haven't had a chance to raid him yet, so we're going to do it. But we're gonna raid Merlin VT, who's playing Dead Space. I kinda hope we scare the hell out of him, not gonna lie. Like, I hope he has a loud noise.